Welcome to Week 7 of Crossing Broad's weekly fantasy football series, brought to you by DraftKings.com and our fantasy guru, neighbor Mike.
Oh, hey Cap, how's it going?
I'm Crossing Broad's intern, Adam. Despite a terrible record, Drew Brees is lighting it up for fantasy players this season. With the Saints riding high after a win against the powerhouse Falcons, expect a pass-happy day playing a Colts team who are still licking their wounds caused by the Patriots. After last week's 500-yard passing game against Green Bay, everyone should be starting Phillip Rivers. That was a tough loss. I've been playing Rivers a lot on DraftKings this year. Seeing him lose that game was heartbreaking. I hadn't felt that awful since JT died on Degrassi. Oh, Liberty, why did you have to be the one to find him? AFC East rivals Jets and Patriots play this week in Foxborough. Everyone has to pass often against the Pats, making Ryan Fitzpatrick a solid value quarterback, especially with top choices like Manning and Rodgers on the bye week. Stopping the run hasn't been working well for the Chargers this season. Drafting Latavius Murray, like any running back San Diego has faced this season, is a smart decision for your team. Todd Gurley is still going at bargain draft prices. Against the Browns, who are almost as bad against the run as the Chargers, bringing him onto your roster should be a no-brainer. Also on the low-end price tag is Colts running back Frank Gore. If you haven't caught on to the trend of his fantasy choices over the last few weeks, if you're bad at stopping running backs, like the Saints are, Mike is going to suggest you start whoever they're playing that week. John Brown exploded last week for the Cardinals, catching for almost 200 yards. After a breakout performance like that, expect to see more passes head his way should Larry Fitzgerald be double covered. London substitutes for Jacksonville this week as the banged and bruised Buffalo Bills play the Jaguars. Allen Hurns is stepping up for an injured Allen Robinson as top wide receiver for Mike's sleeper quarterback pick of the season, Blake Bortles. Pierre Garçon is the red zone target for the Washington Redskins. Facing the Tampa Bay defense, who are always happy to give up points, Garçon can have a great day. Why stop a good thing? Antonio Gates keeps catching whatever Phillip Rivers sends his way. Except for last week. Must have been hard for Gates seeing that pass go to Woodhead. Man, watching that pass get batted down, that hurt like when Sean's dad died on Boy Meets World. Aw, Sean, buddy, you know you were always good enough. Coming out of nowhere for the Browns is Gary Barnidge, catching 5 touchdowns and over 400 passing yards. Barnidge is an offensive fantasy dream. Julius Thomas hauled in 78 yards and a touchdown last week for the Jaguars. An excellent start to leave his injury behind him and begin the season for this Jacksonville tight end. An undefeated Carolina Panthers shut down the mighty Seattle Seahawks. This week, they face the Philadelphia Eagles, who are turnover-prone and coming off the short week. 6 sacks for the Dolphins last week were a great showing for a team that faced massive coaching change-ups on their bye week. If they keep DeAndre Hopkins contained, Miami can run all over Houston. The Cleveland Browns come to St. Louis to play the Rams at home, so, you should probably start the Rams. I can't stop thinking about the end of that Packers-Chargers game last week. That was a loss for the ages. Man, Rivers played his heart out. It's a shame there's no way to... What the heck? Marty! Intern Adam! It's me! Intern Adam from the future! I'm still an intern in the future? Yeah! Kyle keeps you around forever, but he pays you in those fine quality t-shirts found on the Crossing Broad store. That's okay, I guess. Anyway, you've got to come with me. Losing that game affects Phillip Rivers for the rest of this season. You'll never win with him on DraftKings again. Future me, that's terrible news. Come on, we got to get out of here.